So of course there's the shell indicating that there's a Metroid over there. Whenever I found myself getting disoriented, I always come back to this room. It kind of helps me get my bearings. Kind of. Honestly, I wasted way more time on this side of the building than I should have. The way this area is designed is basically the building is in the center and all the Metroids are around it. So I honestly wasn't sure where to go at this point. I figured there's a Metroid down here somewhere, and there it is. The problem is that I thought I had already gone in there, so that's the Metroid we actually come and destroy last. So once again, here we are at the beginning of the stage, or the area where we started the video. And since I started off going to the right at the beginning, I decided to head off to the left. And there are 3 Metroids remaining before our next earthquake, so we have to get on that. And I thought I went in there earlier, but in fact that's a different area where a Metroid is. And there's a bomb in there somewhere. And that will be the last missile expansion that we pick up for the game. It is not the last missile expansion in the game. There is one that I could have backtracked for. And yeah, that was just poor enemy placement right there. But I was able to luck out and just kind of get wedged between a rock and a hard place, literally. And just basically use the rubber band AI there to blow its face off. That was my weak attempt at being slick, when in fact the spider ball was not necessary at all. But now we have our health recharged. Always good. And I ran into the spikes for no good reason. And that guy's hard to hit. And more spikes. And I thought I had gone in here already, but I decided to go in and check it out just to be sure. Ah! If you lose your space jump in here, you're in for a world of pain. Now, the flashing gamma is an indication that the shell's going to come off, and we're going to have to deal with another Zeta Metroid. So I'm giving myself as much room as I can here before we engage the enemy. The most aggravating thing about these Zeta Metroids is that they swoop down on you constantly. And it's just straight up aggravating. So they swoop around and down and through you, and they don't take any damage. Only missiles hurt them. The way I'm actually supposed to deal with these things, apparently, is go into the morph ball and go around them, but I was being stubborn, and I still have 3 full energy tanks and another 99 health on top of that, so... So yes, the aggravating, regenerating Metroid poop. I don't know how it works, but that's how it works. I don't know how it works, it just does. So now we have 1 Metroid left, and we're gonna go back to the save point. I believe we're going to refill our health first. I get some sweet revenge there. I figure, hey, I'm down 2 energy tanks. I might as well stock up. It's actually surprisingly easy to just go right into the spider ball once you're already in the morph ball form. That's why it happens so frequently by accident. 1 cheap shot. 2 cheap shots. And we land right next to the Metroid shell. My confused running around here is me trying to remember where the hell that last Metroid is. I played this game a lot growing up, so I know where they are basically, but actually, after so many years, finding them again, it's just, yeah, it's rough. So, I apologize for the rough cut here. That was the result of me cutting out 15 minutes of me going in circles, because I really couldn't find that last Metroid. And I mean literally 15 minutes. And one more Zeta Metroid. This is actually the last Zeta Metroid in the game. This is the only section where we actually see the Zeta Metroid. I decided to run a little bit more into the cave here. If you get knocked off screen, then you have to, then the battle resets. So then I decided to just kind of run with a formula of take damage, fire 2 missiles. Take damage, fire 2 missiles, until the thing is dead. And finally we get our earthquake. And due to some poor editing decisions in this, in the recording of this video, it's going to end pretty abruptly. So I will catch you guys next time, where we take on the Omega Metroid.